Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to my channel, I am Mommy Lala. Okay, so we are doing our CEDA craft every day in April day number 26. Yes, and today we are going to be making some, advanced Happy Mother's Day cards or projects. Hold on. You guys. Okay, we're redirected. Okay, let me check on that, Susan. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I did the redirect too early. First and foremost, how is my audio, dear friends? Because my moderator daughter is not here right now. Because they have a special event in school. So let me check. Okay, if I can check on that one. It could be that where did I put that? Okay, again, thank you so much. Hold on. Why was Susan redirected immediately? It should not have been now. Should have been later. Okay, let me check, my friend. Okay, let me check. Uh okay. No. Okay, maybe I have to go back to my channel. This is so weird. Yes, thank you. So we are early today because again, my little attic studio, my dear friend, is doing a special 10th anniversary Alte New celebration, and in line with that, okay, let me check on this one customization. Okay, so it will redirect. Oh, yeah, it should be redirected at 8 p.m. So it's okay. It should have been redirected at 8 p.m. Okay, sorry, I don't know what is happening to but it's going to be redirected at 8 p.m. Okay, audio is good. Thank you so much, Annie. Of course, first and foremost, I would like to thank everybody here right now. I know it's super pretty early for you guys. Susan, have you slept already? I know you also dropped, but we were also in Teas last night, and that was so much fun. I love that episode with Tea and Gas. If you were not able to watch that, I highly suggest you move on later on to Not Afraid of Color. They did an amazing, the projects, including the banter in the chat. It was super awesome. It's just that maybe I think last 15 minutes, I fell asleep. I couldn't, really hold on to the chat despite it being very, very engaging. Early morning for you too, Laurie. Oh my goodness. I hope that you friends have already at least, had been able to go to sleep, or are you just going to go to sleep right now? So, Laurie, thank you so much. Of course, we have our dear friend Rich from the UK. Hello, Rich. Thank you so much, my dear friend. I know Rich is going to start again. Okay, but this time Rich is actually a DJ friend of ours. But he goes live on what do you call this? Cloud Mix before, but now I think he's gonna go back to Twitch. Okay, so let's wait for announcement for that one. If you like music, he does it all, right? All the genres. Okay, and Annie, of course, thank you so much. So audio is okay. All right, so today I will be creating a project, a Mother's Day project, advanced Mother's Day project. Although I no longer have a mother, there she's in heaven already. Both my biological mom and my stepmom are already in heaven, but of course I do have still a lot of moms and moms at heart. Okay, enough of the friends who are moms and moms at heart, so I plan to also give them this card. So question for tonight: do you create Mother's Day cards or DIY gifts for the moms and moms at heart in your life? I think this is one of the many opportunities or that we can actually make use of, our passion for card making, right? So we can add that to, another, gift, maybe the flowers or whatever that we are going to give them. Again, thank you so much yes, thank you, Annie. And it's great to see you again also. Okay, Susan, I suppose, but I'm with my husband at 3:30 every day but Sunday. So how are you today? Yes, I hope everybody's fine. Zell Sprinkle with Cards was with me also earlier today. We tried to do a pre-test, okay, for the show that I'm gonna do tomorrow. That's gonna be with Victor. Okay, of audio is good. Thank you, thank you. I'm on my way, my phone, so it could just be that. Oh, okay, okay. Whew. All right. So tomorrow I'm gonna be having Victor again. Normally we have him just once a month, and he is my tech friend who helps us out in the community for those who are, going to try and start live streaming or creating content as a crafter or as a creative, and you don't know where to start, what mic, what camera, how do you do this and that. I do have a series in my channel. It's a playlist where you have tech for creatives and or crafters, and we have been doing this for almost 2 years, and we are going to have a special episode tomorrow because my platform Ecam Live is actually or just released, okay, this beta version where it's fully integrated to Zoom. Okay, so that is very important in the sense that normally if you have meetings, you go on a Zoom, you can make awesome presentations and even put in the guests from your Zoom into your platform and live stream them. Not just the whole Zoom. You can isolated video and audio from. It's really amazing. And that is also what most events do, like virtual events. Like, for example, my recently concluded hybrid event where I brought in participants in Zoom. Some are face to face, some are in Zoom, some are both. So it's really an amazing thing for us to test out, right? And also, of course, it is a possible thing that you can use as a crafter when you do virtual events or you attend or you actually host it. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. So that is thank you for sharing, Annie. But I'm sure that maybe you have friends who are moms, okay, or those who probably are not moms but take care of the rest of the family. So I call them moms at heart, right? So for whatever it is, maybe you can just create a card with us, right? So no worries, I found my way back here. My kitties had me super early. Oh, you had to walk them out. Oh. I know, we walked the dog, but the cats, we let them out, right? And yes, I was up late. Watch Jay and Alice after tea and gas too. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that was last night. Or this morning. Then finish my craft roulette card. I can always nap. Oh my goodness, I missed that. Oh my, I'm so sorry, Jay. There's just so many things happening in April. Anyway, at 8 p.m., I don't know if you can still do it, my friends, but 8 p.m., my dear friend, My Little Attic Studio, who is the Philippines representative for Alteneu in terms of she is the first in Asia and the Philippines to be the Alteneu educator. They will be celebrating the Alteneu's 10th anniversary here as well on her channel. And the only parameters, okay, for you to be included in the raffle is for you to create a card. Okay, any of the three, create an A2 card or create a card with blending or inking, and then with heat embossing. Okay, so that's the only parameter that Nanette asks us to do. And then if you did that, okay, we will see later how we are supposed to submit. I think she said to submit it on Messenger. I think that is what she mentioned. But anyway, we will see later. Okay, so what is gonna happen is from here we go there. Okay, after this one. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I've actually shown you in the countdown. This is the card that I'm gonna be creating. This is not something new, but this is something that is always has that awe factor and awesome impact, right? So in the chat, I actually, or in the description of this video rather, I put the link of JC Gaspar's video where this card was inspired from. Okay, so one is okay, so of course he used a different sentiment and a different embossing folder, but for me, okay, I just got that what he did as the inspiration for my card for today. Okay, so I will move on to my desk over there because I will be doing a bit of running through a die cutting machine and I'm using my Cuttlebug, I find that the Cuttlebug, for those who actually have Cuttlebug still, it's a very old one from, I think, I forgot, is it C6? Anyway, so if you have 3D embossing folders, it can take, you know, any kind of 3D embossing folder. So most of my die cutting machines, I do have several. I have a Platinum, I have a Big Shot, I have a Big Kick, I have a Gemini. I have all of those. You know, I don't know why I need a lot of die cutting machines, but I do have them. But for 3D embossing folders, I find that this Cuttlebug, unless it's the bigger kind of, you know, embossing folders, this one is the best one to use. It's easy to, you know, find the sandwich and, you know, glide it through. Okay, should it be an Altenew product? Okay, from from the message that I read just a while ago, I don't think so, because actually Nenet probably understands that maybe some people do not have an Altenew product. So just those three. It has to be an A2 card. It has to include any of the three. All right, so it doesn't have to be all three. Any an A2 card that you will do inking or blending, and that if you can also do heat embossing, okay, with embossing powder. So maybe your sentiments or maybe part of, you know, their image. Thank you, Simply Lorenzo, for dropping by. And of course, Matt has you're the man of the hour. I heard you did an amazing thing in your talk for Ecam Live's lip for day 2. Congratulations, my friend. There you go. Beautiful craft roulette card at Susan. Oh, I should watch that. All right. Should it be out? Okay, so there you go. So I will be moving to the other side, guys. Okay, so when I move over there, okay, I won't have a face, just my hands. Okay, so I will do this one. Okay, was it this one? Yes, that one. Okay, and I will change to my go audio. Okay, now I need to ask, can you hear me? Because I'm using a different mic right now. Can you hear me? Okay, I hope that you do. Okay. Oops. So I will just move this one. Okay, so guys, I hope that you can hear me. Okay, if you can you please put it in the chat that you can hear me? Again, so we're just basically preparing and, you know, doing things in advance, because this is what we are going to, because I'm going to be moderating later for Nenet's channel. So I'm doing this in advance. So again, what you need for, if you want to craft alongside me, do whatever technique you want. But if you do want to do what I'm doing right now, so you do need any die cutting machine or embossing machine. So I'm using a Cuttlebug. Yes, this is, oh sorry, it's not a C6, it's a Cricut. It's a Cricut Cuttlebug. Okay, and then also any embossing folder. Okay, of course I'm using some, you know, Altenew embossing folders for tonight, 3D embossing folder. There you go. And then some inks, okay, whether dye inks or pigment inks, okay, but it's best that they are somehow, you know, coordinating, okay, monochromatic, so from light to dark, at least 2. If you have 3, the better. Okay, so I use this. Okay, this is the Altenew mixed media ink. Okay, and then this is the Altenew, the old one. Okay, the crisp inks. Okay, for the pink one. Okay, spritzer, just water. Okay, and then of course the cards and the, you know, the plain card stocks and the coordinating card stocks that you will use. Okay, so the first thing that we will do is, okay, first and foremost, okay, I need to see the chat first. Hold on, I will move the chat to the other side. Okay, so I can see it while I'm working on over there. Okay, so this is the hard part when I'm using, like, okay, there you go. So I can see it. Okay. So, okay, so you can hear me? Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, thank you. And of course, we have Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Good morning.
yes, such an old, right? So it's a vintage. But in fairness, guys, as I said, when I only use this when I am using embossing folders, because I find that when I'm doing embossing, especially with 3D embossing folders, it's the best because the only thing I need is my A plate, one of the B plate, and this one, you know. This is actually a self-healing mat that you can buy in any, dollar store or even online. Okay, so these are the three. Okay, I still have the volume one, said Jaden. Jaden, so you can do this, sis. All right. So first you choose, okay, whatever. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna do the scallop flowers. Okay, so we're doing the scallop flowers. Okay, but for the ones that I showed you a while back, I also use this one. Okay, the daisy bed. Okay, the daisy bed. Okay, that looks like, okay, hold on. This, okay, I hope that you can see it, or is it too bright? Okay, there you go. And this is the scallop flower one. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so, okay, so this embossing folders, you would see that normally they have one side, okay, when you open it up, one side has like a deboss and the other one is raised. Okay, where am I? Raised. Okay, so there's the deboss and the raised. Now, if you can't determine which one, okay, so the front of every embossing folder, no matter what brand it is, normally they have like a writing on the top. Okay, so we will refer to that as the one with, okay, the top or the text. Okay, and the one that doesn't have the inside, okay, that's the non-text side. Okay, so that's important, so that when I is this, okay, this one's the one with the text. Okay, so this side is the one with the text. Okay, and this one is the one without. Okay, all right, so is that clear? I hope that is clear, my friends. Okay, so now I will, okay, open it up. Again, where is the one with the text? Okay, this one, right? This one. So when I open it up, okay, so this is the side that I will ink. Okay, that I will put an ink. Now, you start with, okay, the card I'm going to do is actually an A2 card. Okay, it's going to be an A2 card. So what you want to do is to, okay, use the lightest of the inks. Okay, so if you decide, okay, in my case, I will use this three. Okay, so this is, what is this one? Let me see the color. Okay, normally, working. Oh, this is Arctic. Lala, it's so big. This is Arctic, this is Caribbean Sky, and Persian Blue. Okay, so let's start with the lightest one. Okay, and just, put ink. How am I gonna see this? How am I gonna see this? Okay. Okay, put ink on it like so. Okay. Anyway, your card is just going to be an A2 card. Okay, so we will just cut it later. So you will definitely absolutely cut that. Okay. And then, okay, so again, this is what it would look like. A very faint, coloring. Okay, and then again, as I said, my sandwich is my um my hack is what do you call this, self-healing mat, the A plate, okay, or the base plate, and then you have the cutting plate, one of the cutting plates. There are always two, right? So just simply pass it through. Oops. Pass it through like so. Okay, and then hold this one. There you go. Okay, let me see. Normally when you do it, it will suction it. Okay. Okay, so, and then when you open it, okay, so you will see that there is like faint coloring. I'm not sure if you can see it around the sides. Okay, so intentionally, okay, I did it really, really light. Okay, and then now, okay, so we can go back. Normally, you're not supposed to remove it from the embossing folder, but I just wanted to show it to you. But you can easily put it back because this one already has a ridge, so you can, okay, there you go. So you will find where it actually, okay, will stop because it has, okay, that it's already embossed and raised, okay. There you go. So we go back, okay, and then we move on to our next, okay, color, which is the Caribbean sky, okay, and we want to put it, you know, around it, okay, and then just close it again, okay, and then put it back, glide it back again. Whoa, I forgot to do something, sorry guys, especially if you are using a kind of a thick paper, okay, I would suggest that you know, you do a little bit of, you know, spritzing with water, okay, so that it will, you know, make the card less prone to breaking. Okay, so, okay, and then finally, okay, we open it and then we put the darkest color, okay. So for the darkest color, if you want, you can, you know, clean it or not, it's okay. Okay, so for this one, you want to put it, okay, maybe on just, you know, the bottom part, okay, and then spritz again a bit. Whoops, it moved. Okay, hold on, it moved. Okay, there you go. And I will close it. And I will glide it back again. Can you still hear me, guys? My audio is still okay? Okay. So there you go. Okay. So that is, okay, what it looks like, although it's still kind of wet. Okay. So the next part would be, okay, let's clean first my, okay, my embossing folder. I'm just using, you know, a baby wipe, like so. Okay. And then now that you have this, the next thing you want to do is the, okay, the sentiments, okay? Okay, so I will be using, hold on. Okay. Okay, so we'll just put it over there while we do a little bit of cutting, okay? So for the sentiments, okay, so let's create, you know, mom. So let's get a blue, okay? Let's cut this into two. Okay, so let's use big bold letters. M, O. Since I have only like one of each letter, so I'll just do M and O first, and then I'll go back and do M again. Okay, so this one, okay, so I will use the two plates that came with a cuttle bag plus, okay, because this is a, what do you call this? Thin wafer die. Okay, and then, see, I didn't even put any more washi tape. Normally, I would put this because this is not a magnetic base, but I'm kind of lazy today. So, anyway, it's just two letters. So, you hear those cracking sound. Don't worry. That just simply means that your paper is being cut, right? So, you do now have your M, your O, okay, and I need one more letter M. So I will just put this back again and run it through the machine again so that I can create another M. Okay, so that other M, okay, so now we have M-O-M. Okay, so we'll just put this aside to the side. Okay, so now we have M, O, and M. Okay, so M-O-M. Okay, now what do we do with that now? Okay, so we go back to our embossing folder. Okay, so we want it to, okay, go on top of this one. Okay, so we will create something like, Okay, so you just lay down your sentiment, okay, where you want it. Okay, like in this case, okay, I wanted something like this. Okay, so after that, you get, a tacky, not just a tacky tape, like a washi tape. Okay, and then attach it to where you want those letters. Okay, and then attach it to your, okay, embossing folder like so. Okay, and then I will just simply lift this. It's kind of, we made a hinge. Okay, and then we will just remove our, okay, embossed card already, and just put this back in like so. Okay, and then we will now run it through again. Okay, okay, this time around, no more, because we're embossing again, just one of the cutting plates. Okay, and then now we already have, okay, the letters are now also embossed. Okay, and now we'll just have to put back our card again. Okay, let me see, where's our card? Okay, there goes our card again. Okay, so later. Okay, so let's just put this back in. Okay, 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 let me see. Okay, so you'll see that it already has that impression. So now you can easily remove this. Okay, slowly, ever so slowly, so that it will not, get removed from where it is. Okay, but again, it's already, okay, I have to do this because I can't see it properly. Okay. I'm so bummed I missed Jay and Dallas's live. My gosh. I'm so sorry, Jay, again, and Dallas. Okay. So so while it's there, we go back to, remember a while ago we used three colors. This time we're just gonna use the second and the third darkest. Okay. So the medium and the darkest color. Okay. So what we will do is, okay, so we put this one first, the medium color. Okay, spritz a bit. Okay, and then cover and glide it through again your embossing or your die cutting machine or embossing machine. Okay, and then open. Okay, and then, okay, like so. Okay, and then from there, the next darker color. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one we want to be only at the bottom, like what we did with the other one. Okay, and then we glide it through again our die cutting machine. Oh, I forgot to spritz anyways. Okay, so there we have our letter as well, right? So now we can easily, bring this all to the table and create our card. Okay, but first, let me clean this, okay, before I leave this area. Okay, so it's so easy to clean, the embossing folders, and then just let it dry, and I'll go back to it later. Okay, so now I'll go to the area where I will assemble all of, these cards. Okay, so let's go. Okay, let us go to this one. Okay, and I will just move. Okay, hold on, guys. I will just move. Okay, I forgot my mouse and mouse pad on the other table. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's put the chat back on the other side. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Craft roulette is the only thing that I haven't joined yet because I feel that it's like another rabbit hole for me to go into. So at this point, there's so many things that I need to do. But then again, I know that you guys are like, some are like their 50th submission, something like that, right? Wow. Okay, we'll check that, Susan. Thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. Oh, my moderator daughter is in the chat. Susan said, I'm still a card newbie, so this week was my 11th card. Whoa, I haven't even submitted anything, Susan. Not yet. In all fairness, Lala, they were on during Tea and Gas's show too. It's way too hard to keep up with more than one show and chat. Ask me how I know. Oh, they were like the same time? Oh my goodness, why didn't I get any notification? Blown away. Anyway, I will thank you, Susan, for telling me. I will have to check it out. Of course, I want to all support everybody in the community as long as I can. If I am awake, I will do so, right? Okay. So going back. Okay, so where are the cards that I brought? Okay, hold on. Oh, there. Okay, so let's move this out first. Okay, that's what I did before I went live. Okay, so okay. Lori said this week I submit 50th. Okay, so I think so you didn't miss anything, Lori. I think they are in the 50th, right? Wow, hats off to you, my friends. Oh, yes, I know Zell has been joining for quite a while now, right? So I have not even one. Okay, so again, if you would look, okay, so you would see that if you do it this way, okay, so it would line up. But I also like the challenge, right? I like those kinds of challenges. We actually used to do that. I didn't know about craft roulette, but I do know about, with Chow, the card, what do you call that? Sabotage, right? So that one was the one that inspired me to create something like that called Card Craft Challenge during the pandemic. And that was super awesome. So that's the closest to, a craft roulette that I didn't know about the craft roulette. But my dear friend Amy Yulin uh, told me about it. Okay, hold on. Where is this one? Okay, there you go. Okay. So there's the mom. Okay. So what we will do now is to, raise it. But before we do that, we will just cut it first to size. And my paper trimmer is over there on the other side. Hold on. Okay. Oh yes, now I remember that Jay said his like solo live stream will be every Sunday, but the one where he brings in guests will be every Thursdays or Wednesdays. Yes, it's Wednesday. So it's Wednesday night for me. Okay, so let's remove it again first so I can, crop this one. So I want it to be okay. I want it to be, let me check, 5.25. Yes, this one should be 5.25. Okay, by 4 points. So I'm already creating it because later I will be moderating. So I might not have. Oh. It has to be like this. Okay, so now we have to go for the 4. Okay, so the 4 would be 4.25. So 4. So something like that, because our base would be, oh my goodness, I'm like standing up, okay, moving here and there, going everywhere. Okay, so our base would be, of course, an A2 card, a 5.5 by 4.25, a 5.5. Okay, maybe 4.25 over here. 4.25, 5.5. Okay, so that's it, and then you can put it this way. All right, and then our base, I will just look for a base like so, right? And then we will put our mom again, M-O-M. Okay, so you see how fast it is. But again, you do need to have, your, okay, now I am completely lost where, okay, this one is, okay, maybe, okay, because I removed it to cut it. Okay, there, got it. And, okay, and then this end, and then this end. Okay. Now we'll just have to raise that so that, you can even, see it better. So we'll do it one by one. Okay, Susan said, okay, I want to make it bigger so I can, no, not that one, this one, no, not that one, but this one, nope. Okay, there we go. Let me see over here. Okay, so I watched the show for 20 weeks before I turned in my first card. And then it was another 20 weeks before my second card. I've kept it up now for 11 weeks. Awesome, Susan! Right? So, a newbie and yet you're doing craft roulette? No, not a newbie. So, I think Dawn is gonna do card Yahtzee next Tuesday. So, I'm gonna be joining the card Yahtzee. Maybe Susan, you can join us next time. I think Dawn does it once a month, the last Tuesday of every month. Maybe you can also join the card Yahtzee because it's something like very similar to card roulette. So I'm sure you're gonna be able to, to do it. That's great, right? I catch Jay and Don watching Craft Roulette too. That's awesome, right? So I think that's also what Wims is doing, right? So she is trying to, if she can put in, the different challenges together with, one project, then, that would be awesome. Hats off to you, my dear friend. Right, because in as much as we want to create a lot, we have a very limited, time on our hands as well. And then we have somebody like me who goes live. Okay, so you see, you can like see it better if it's like raised, right? So that's why the thing is I can't absolutely see if it's because it's not facing me. Hold on, let me check. I feel it's not absolutely perfect. There goes the perfection. I know, right? Shouldn't be about perfection. Just, It's just that I think it was way off. Okay, hold on. Let me just try to find at least point. Okay, there you go. All right, there. Okay, so there goes the M. Thank you, Jaden. Right, so this is such an easy card to do, and yet that's why I said this technique is nothing new. It's been there forever. Jennifer Maguire has made so many variations of this, but this one, recently I have been, perusing videos from JC Gaspar. He is um, a very awesome content creator, crafter. I think he is actually part of Alten U, and he has this episode with Alten U where it's called Perfect Pairings. So he helps us find inspiration in using whatever products from the old of Alten U that we may have. And I said, oh, this is perfect because this later is all about oh my gosh, which one, which side now? Ah, there you go. Okay, I have to do like this, guys, because I can't see exactly where I am working on. Okay, what I am working on. Okay, there. See, it's nicer if it's raised. Okay, I just have to. Okay. I'm a slower crafter than Lee. I play along when I can, but then can keep up with the chat. Oh, okay. So that is why. Okay, I understand, Susan. That is why craft roulette is perfect because we are given, I know you're given a week to submit, right? Okay. So that's fine. We all have we're all wired differently, right? So some can do multitasking, like some cannot. Okay, so you just got to choose which one. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, so maybe in the future when I do have like recorded sessions with a guest, I can bring you on, Susan, because it's going to be recorded, not live, right? So you will say yes because it's not live. Yes, moving forward, I would really love to invite our other. I do have that episode where for crafty nights, I normally do invite other crafters to, craft alongside me as well. I've been doing that for um, more than 3 years now. But since we had, craft getaway last Feb, and then we have CEDA right now. Okay, so I am going to restart again in May, back to my regular schedule, and also with my podcast. So there you go, Mom. So I did one. Okay, this one I did together with you guys. This is the second one. Okay, this is the third one. This one I use a different embossing folder. As I said, Daisy Bed is the name of this one. But the technique is, basically the same. Get an embossing folder where the text is on the top. When you flip it, you ink that part. Okay, with the lightest color, you pass it through the die cutting machine. You open it up again. You put the ink, the second color. You run it through again, and then of course, don't forget to spritz it, and then you do the third one. So you will get now your card base. So something like this. So uneven. So you have light coloring at the back or the outside, and then you have middle, and then here you have a variation where you have bottom, the darkest, right? So something like that. You can, tweak things around. If you want, you can do a little bit of smooshing. So it's absolutely up to you. These are just, some of the things that you can do, but you can still, tweak it to, make it your own. So now let's put it together. Okay, so let's put everything together. Okay, and then the last part will be embellished. Okay, so since, see, 6:49, so not even, so I'll be finished with all of this in less than an hour or an hour, and then after that I'll be doing the watercoloring. Okay, so please do color alongside me. Okay, thank you, Susan. The show is on Friday night, and the card is due Sunday night, unless you are a paid subscriber, and then you have until. Oh, so it's not really like a week. It's just several days. Okay, so maybe most of the people I know are subscribers. That's why they have like a week. All right. Okay, it's, awesome. Sometimes we also need, especially if you are a crafter who somehow we have, you have that default style, or whenever you create a layout or a card or a scrapbook album, there is always that go-to technique, right? But sometimes you want to use you want to do something different, but how? So this kinds of challenges like craft roulette, I card Yahtzee, and then sometimes the card challenge that I have, they give us an opportunity to, think outside of the box. Okay, go veer away from our comfort zone. Okay, okay, so this is the last one. Okay, that. So it's nice because we get to flex our creative juices, so to speak, right? So if we can support the, okay, what's the name, Susan, of the creator of Craft Roulette? Awesome, awesome creator of Craft Roulette. Again, she was introduced to me 2 years ago by Amy Yulin, when Amy and I were part of Live Everyday in April, and when she saw that I was into card making also and craft, she said, "Lala, you should try craft roulette." Okay, it's super awesome. And then while we were doing the challenge, she was creating her craft roulette um, card that she would submit that week. I think Amy had been a guest already in the card roulette several times, I think. Last week was very less stressful. Really, I find that if I did last week, that is the one with the robot, right? That was for me. It's like I don't have anything that is robot. Yes, right. But Dallas, the way Dallas did, I was like super amazed how she made it from scratch, and then how she even took the suggestions from the chat. That was for me super awesome. I don't know how I would probably have been able to come up with last week's challenge. Last week was kind of hard for me if I would have done it. So you got your card in early. Mary Gunn, there you go, Mary Gunn. Yes, thank you, Zell. Mary Gunn and her son Stephen, Mr. Producer. Okay, there you go. I know Sire has been like a guest several times already as well, right? So I'm very thrilled, that Mary gives opportunities to a lot of the people in the community to showcase also, their talent, not just the big ones. Of course, I know that Gina K has been there, and the other crafters and card makers that we actually look up to. But it's also nice to see others given a chance. I think Zell was what is the first Filipina, as in really based in the Philippines, to actually join Craft Roulette. So she carried our flag. Because although I've been introduced to card roulette 2 years ago, I never have really, joined. So during the Holy Week, Dallas was saying, "Okay, maybe you want to join," but then I don't know what did I do during the Holy Week. I said I was going to finally join during the Holy Week. And I was gonna join, Dallas in her stream to create it. But I think I got busy. Did we go anywhere? I don't think so. I think I just relaxed probably. But yes, hopefully in May, after my craft every day in April, I will do uh the CR with you guys. It's nice now because before, we really didn't know anybody, who except for Amy, who did craft roulette. But now we know a lot of you are doing that. So, it makes it less formidable to actually join. Okay, so I would love, love, love to join this time around. Okay, hello, John Flossa. Maraming salamat po sa pagdaan. Susan saying, we're trying to get Simon Hurney to be on there. Oh, has he never been a guest, Simon? Or maybe he's very busy, right? Because he has his own line of products. I'm sure that there are others in production right now. But that would be awesome. I know that Simon also visits some of the crafters' streams. Like I've seen him in Teas, okay, Not Afraid of Color. Okay, but I do know that he also, drops in every now and then in some of our dear friends' channel. Of course, he doesn't know me, so he has never been here. But that would be awesome. I've just, engaged, not really even engaged, but I just saw him commenting on some of our dear friends' channel. But I know that, his products are awesome. Hopefully, I can get hold of some of his products soon, like his inks and stamps and dyes and his pastes that everybody's been, raving about. And I even saw Debbie J during the recently concluded NAMTA, what do you call this, Creativation. She was able to go to Simon's booth and interview him, and did a bit of demo as well with Debbie. So it's really super awesome that he is, very much approachable. And hopefully, I'm sure it's not gonna be something that is, far-fetched. I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Probably the only issue is could be schedule, right? Could be the schedule. But now that NAMTA is over, and probably, his schedule is less, uh, we caught him lurking in Debbie J's crafting corner, and he frequently lurks in. Oh, also in ECR. Ah, okay. But I think the only time I've seen him was in T, also in Not Afraid of Color, or probably yes, maybe in ECR. Yes, I think also in one of the episodes in ECR's, because they actually love, using Simon's inks and stamps. So hopefully, yes, one of these days that would be super awesome, right? So now we have created three. So now we can, just add to finish it off. Okay, let's just add some. I don't even really have like this color of this tinge of blue. So I will probably just use, okay, the lightest one that I can find here in my stash. This is way, way off. Okay, I can't find one that actually, no, these two are not. Okay, so this. Oh no, I don't have one that match. Okay, so maybe we'll do the clear instead for the others, for the blue one. What do you think? No, it's way off. Okay, this one. Is it the same? Okay, so let's do this one first. Okay. it's hard. I try. Sometimes I'm like, I went to what's hold on, Kathy Zilski, because I've been following Kathy since she was with Simple Scrapbooks, okay, during the scrapbooking days. But then, um, the chat, oh my gosh, it's like they're flying. It's so fast. It's like 500 people, 800 people, something like that in the chat, especially like with Jennifer Maguire, with Kay Werner, with Gina Kay, right? The chat is just moving so fast. So I find that it's so hard to, if ever they ever see, our, comments in the chat, simply because, they probably would want to read also what we've, that we are there, and that but it's just that there's so many, right? So I love that in our community, it's not that big, so we are still able to find it, get to meet each other, get to know each other a little bit better. So there's for the pink. So maybe since I have a lot, let's add some more. Anyway, let's just make it odd. So let's do 5. So it's just so tiny. There you go. Or maybe we can even do some, inking. But anyway, I feel that it's already too much detail. But actually, this one can. I think for the blue, because this one's a little bit okay. So we could probably ink a little bit this one. Okay, where is my ink? Oh, it's over there. You know what? I'm lazy. Laziness strikes! Okay. Laurie says, I have double vision issue, so commenting is difficult at times, especially when it is going. Exactly. It's like, I just typed something and then, where's my comment? I didn't know if it passed because it went, it's already up there, right? So with them, I normally just really focus on watching and enjoying learning from them. I really appreciate that, it's because of them that, our community grew. More people actually learned that we can do this. And so they will always be, our source of inspiration, right? There you go. Okay, and then let's do a clear one for this. Okay. So I'm almost done with my card, and this is what I'm going to submit for later. Okay, because they said it has to be new. It is something that you actually just created. So this is something that I just created. Okay, you guys are witnesses that this is I created this only now, right? And because of course I'm gonna be a moderator later, so I cannot, moderate and still do all of this all at the same time. So that is my 3 projects that I'm gonna submit later on. So I hope that, I know that this technique is nothing new, but I hope that I've inspired you to try it out again and do it again, because it's not that hard, right? So it doesn't take such a long time. We finished that in less than an hour. Okay, with bloopers to boot. Okay, there you go. Still, oh, hi, Wims! Wims, just cannot come much because I'm creating the card for later. Yes, Wims. Okay, but don't finish it yet, Wims, okay? The only reason I'm finishing it right now because I'm gonna be moderating. But Nanette wants you to actually finish it during the actual live, okay? So, but it's okay to start now so that at least you have a head room, so to speak, if especially if you're creating something that is a bit, you know, what do you call that? A bit complicated. Okay, so let's try now to go back to coloring. Okay, so while we wait for 8 p.m., okay, so tell me, my friends, okay, which do you want me to color tonight? Okay, please don't choose this. This is so hard. Just kidding. Okay, so whatever you guys want. Okay, this one looks nice. Can you see it? It's quite light because it's what do you call this? No line. It's for no line watercoloring. Okay, I can do everything through Him who gives me strength. So these are more of sentiments and words. Oh, this a deer again. I just did a deer, so let's not do another deer. Okay, so He counts the stars and calls them all by name. Oh, that's just nice. You do know that, right? So I make it and then they give it to me. All right, but actually my kids do, oh, this is nice. Okay, let me get this. Maybe hopefully you guys can choose this. Okay, they do create what do you call this? A card for me. Most of the time hand drawn. Okay, let's check this one. Okay, is Ate Sammy here, sweetheart? She's here na? Oh, okay. So Ate Sammy's moderating from wherever she is right now. Probably at school. Okay, what is this? I have no idea what this one is. Oh, it's a fox. Okay, his back is it's his back here, and then he's looking into the woods. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Okay, this one's a fish bowl. Okay, and then there's a kitty cat on the other side. Okay, there you go. And this is another flower. Okay, and this is, oh, a whale. It's perfect for maybe mermaid. And this is another, this is monstera leaf. Okay, this is bloom where you're planted. This is a doggy. There you go, a bird. La vie est belle. Okay, there you go. Yes, they actually do. I think I had, the last time they gave me handmade tulips. I think it's still here. I used to. Okay, I'll show you guys. Okay, it's here. It's here. I'll go grab it. Hold on. You might see me, okay, standing on my chair because it's on top of this cabinet. I mean, this is a Scadis. It's like super high. This was, one of their gifts. Okay, one of the tulip is gone. Okay, but they did this because they said we don't have. Oh, there, it was supposed to be like that. It went down like that. So this was what their flower gift to me last, Mother's Day, because they said they didn't have money. They wanted to get me something, but since they didn't have, so they just took some of, the papers they have and created this tulip and a card, right? So they're really sweet. They love that they know that their mom appreciates, handmade gifts like that. So, you know why my channel name is Mommy Guide Inc? It was Sammy who actually gave me that name. Because when she was younger, she would always see me guide people in creating this and that, doing this and that. So she said, Mommy, why don't you just say... So when I was thinking of a channel name, she said, Mommy Guide. And then I just added the ink, Sammy said yes. Yes, they're wonderful. I'm really so blessed to have them as kids. He helped me fold the flowers. That's so sweet. And those flowers never die. Yes, Susan, right? I'm not just as patient with my projects though. Yes, even B-boy, right? So when he, okay, it has to be something that we can, oh, but this one is kind of, this is from Altenew. Okay, this one. But unlike this one, I feel this is more for watercolor. I feel this one, but it does say coloring, but probably I think not for watercolor. Let me check. Or I think this is more for Copic coloring. Yeah, it's because it's just on white cardstock. And since I want to do like watercoloring, so maybe we will not do this one, but rather let's do this one, okay? So it's basically just, you know, flowers. So let's go and grab my watercolors. Where over here. Okay, so I don't know what kind of watercolor we're gonna use today. Okay. Okay, don't worry, nothing fell. It's just that's the, what do you call that? The wood base that I use. Okay, why is Victor's name over here? Because he was my guest earlier on and his name is still there. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that Victor's name was still there. Okay, so for today, let's use some of, you know, this liquid watercolors. Um, I don't even know what colors are there anymore. I have here. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so these are actually Altenew watercolors. So what we did before, because they're kind of expensive, so it's like we shared and then we placed them in containers like this. Okay, but then again, I don't know the exact color. Okay, so it says paper bag, that might be brown. This is silver. Let's look for, okay, jet black, deepest night. Okay, purple wine. Okay, let's try purple wine. Let's try rubella. Oh my gosh, it's gone. What happened to that one? Espresso. Moss. That's green. Okay. Citrus burst. I want something red and pink and purple, or purple or turquoise or blue. What is it, guys? What do you think? Sea burst. Do you want purple, pink, or blue? Or red? Emerald wine. What color palette do you prefer, guys? Ruby red. I don't have pink. Autumn waves. Oh, midnight violet. And this is Persian blue. Okay, I think I have all the colors that we might be able to use. Okay, I just don't know now what colors I actually placed here before. We will try to reactivate and see. Okay, where are my watercolor? Okay, my watercolor brush pens. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look for them. Watercolor brush pens. Okay. All right, guys. Are you still awake? Or are you still just waking up? Okay, thank you so much for being with us. Again, at 8 o'clock, we move on to My Little Attic. And I would love, love, love to introduce you all to Nanette. You will love her. Okay, first, I need to know, okay, what are the colors that I have here? Because I don't even know what they are. Look what I did before. See? This is such a nice drawing and I messed it up. Okay. Okay, so Jay! Oh my gosh, Jay, good morning. Jay, I'm so sorry. I missed your live with Dallas. Okay, Susan was actually telling me just a while ago that I didn't know that you guys were live at the same time with T. So sorry about that, my friend. But I heard that it was so much fun. Okay, so first I'm trying to like determine what colors oh, this one looks nice. Okay. So we go for, I don't know. Oh, this is actually pink. I don't even know what colors these are anymore. See, I just reactivated this ones. I just added water, to see what, and then, check what colors there are here. I'm sure it was. That's why I'm so bummed because I want to be there. Oh, it was an hour before. Oh, so you went after them. Oh, that's why. Because I wasn't even able to finish because I fell asleep. I think it was 15 minutes prior to the end. I said, oh, okay, I will just close my eyes. And by the time I know it, it was morning. So I actually missed it, right? So, okay, so that is why. So you went after. Okay. So I'll definitely watch on replay. Oh, why is this one like this? If this is supposed to be watercolor paper, so still it cannot take. See, Jay, look, the paper is. What does that mean? I am using too much water. Or all at the same time. That would have been fun. Okay, handcrafted by Gaz on YouTube. Okay, Gaz will be on my channel. Okay, so it's your turn with Gaz next week. Oh my Jay! Gaz is so much fun. I think I had so much gas, literally, from laughing so hard. And his friend Simon was also in the chat together, and then with everybody there. And I remember Dallas was in the chat because they were bantering with each other about Dallas being on his channel. Oh yeah, so I remember. Oh, you know what? What is happening to this paper? I think maybe this paper is expired. Do you call that expired? Okay, so for those who know, do you see this? It's like the paper is mottling. So it dries up okay, and then after, it has this like pimples on the paper. What does that mean? It says that it is for watercolor. Oh, I think maybe this has expired. Because there shouldn't be like that, right? Oh, Miss Wims, it's the brush? Miss Wims, look. Okay, Wim said clean the brush. Leave some. Wait, dude. We got treated to Dallas's Hello Kitty sewing machine. Oh! Oh my goodness! And OMG. Her wall of flowers and Jay's mystery awesome 90s. Maybe the paper doesn't have enough cotton to hold the water. Okay, Miss Wim. So, and probably this is such an old. Okay, so let's. Okay, so let's choose another one. Sorry about that, guys. Fail. Okay, I think the paper, Miss Wim said cannot hold. Okay, I think this one might be okay. Okay, let's check this one. Oh my goodness. That's so hard. Okay, let's go for, okay, an easy one. Okay, pelican. This one. This one. This one. Oh my gosh, there's no easy one. Okay, let's go back again. Okay, let's go back again. Okay, maybe this bird could be the easiest. Okay. Yes, I think Wim said maybe it's because I've had that forever, maybe 2 decades, and I know that watercolor paper, they do expire. Or another is Wim said that maybe it can't hold too much water. So let's try this one. Okay. She sued a fun grungy card. Yes. So I actually did that one time. It's we call it messy stitching. I've heard the sizing can go bad. Yes, can go bad. So I heard that from, what do you call this? The an art store here in the Philippines called Deo Veer. We were there one time, and they said that when we were trying to buy watercolor paper, because we're going to be having like an art class, really, for my students in my center, and we're gonna have an artist teaching. So we needed, watercolor paper, brushes, and all of that. So they said that they have a cheaper version, but it's expiring. So therefore, we need to make sure that we use it within a specific time, because it's already expiring. Okay, so Wim, so I'm gonna do this. Should it be wet on dry, dry on wet? When Wims does this one, it's just feels so easy when I watch her, do her watercolor. Okay. So this kind of green is very, very, like, I like it though. Okay, let's make it dry, and then we will add some more. Where is that green? Okay, here. I'm just reactivating. In fairness to this, it's like dots and dots, but when I add water, they're still very much pigmented. This is Altenew watercolor, liquid watercolors that have dried up on, that palette. Oh my goodness, there's just so much. There's just so many of them. Okay, how do I remove that? Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, so many. I'm panicking. You did fluorescent colors. Yes, I remember. Isn't it the 80s were the ones with neon? Oh, the 70s, right? The psychedelic years. Okay, so I'm just laying down this green. Wow, it's super pigmented. My gosh. And then I'll mix a different kind of green. How do I clean this? I don't have like a... Oh, wow, look! It's like when I add water, see how much color there is in this one? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's just make you green. I think it's gonna take forever for me to clean that brush. Hi, Lisa! Thank you so much for dropping by. I've only tried watercolor a few times. You know, I've actually don't do watercolor, Susan. But since, as I said, when will I ever intentionally do this? So I said, okay, since I go live every day in April, oh, I remember Wims was asking me if I am going to, to do any kind of sewing or needle craft. I said, yes, I'm gonna, for the last 2 days, so Monday, Tuesday, I'll be doing amigurumi. So, you know that, what do you call that? That like crocheted animals? Yes, that's the one I'm going to do Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so if you are interested, okay, that is the project that we're going to be doing. Okay, so there's no more green. I'm looking if there are other green colors in this. Okay, so this is a bit green. Oh my gosh, they're falling down. Don't, because I don't think these have stoppers. So, and the ink, so it's like, since they're liquid watercolors, just just a tiny tad, goes a long, long way. I was naughty and haven't posted the cards yet. Jay, I have not posted anything. A paint by number craft. Or you know what, Susan? I think I should do that as well. Hi, Dan. How are you, Dan? Dan, are you able to join the leap? It's like I try, but at 3 a.m. my time, I am really, by that's like around 3 p.m. for you guys. I really cannot stay up anymore. I think I just need to buy the replay, what do you call that, the replay access. But I was able to watch Luria's episode, I mean class yesterday. I was still okay, but I missed math. And I was trying to stay up for Liz, because after Luria it was gonna be Liz, but then they had the lunch break, and that one I think, okay, I can't do this anymore, so I fell asleep. Does that make sense? Is there a leaf that actually looks like that? I don't think so, Lala. But then again, this is my watercolor project, so whatever. This leaf does not exist. And you know how it is, right? I know that, in a tree, sometimes there are leaves that look like this. Sometimes it looks a different way. And that's the thing, right? So when I do watercolor, it's like I want to do it like the usual way of coloring, that there are no white spaces. Oh, Miss Wims already mentioned, okay, for me to leave a little bit of white space. So I'm trying. And let's see where that takes me. It's your artwork, so it's your leaf. Yes, I agree, Susan. So for those who might be coming in and say, what is she doing? She doesn't know a thing. Yes, that's why I'm practicing and I'm just trying to, have fun. So if you are looking for an expert, this is not the channel, guys. This is just me playing around with watercolor, because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but never really gotten to it because I'm always afraid because I'm not good at it. But then, as Miss Wim said, when will you, you know, be able to become better at it if I'm not gonna, actually intentionally create watercolor practice? Okay, so there you go. Okay, what are these? Are these peaches? While we're still figuring out what that one is. Okay, let's check out all the other leaves. Okay, and then just add, bits and pieces of color onto these leaves. No, that's not a leaf. Duh. Okay, it's okay. Good morning, Dan. If Dan is in San Diego, oh my gosh, Dan, go back to sleep. It's 4:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. It's so late for you. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Dan. Yes, please do go back to sleep. I hope that Susan and Lori are not from the West Coast, because that would be it's too early for you guys. Okay, so what color will be the birds? Where is that? Oh no, not again, Lala. You already have one that's over there. That other pen. Okay, so that other. Oh my gosh. Panic, panic. Okay. Oh, liking that. Ooh. So just stroke of that one, and then oh, I like it when I blend it. Ooh. Orange and brown for the birds. Okay. Thank you, Wims. Okay. I know I'm just preparing, but thank you so much for, answering my questions. I was actually waiting for your answer. So for me to move on to the birds, okay, after I do a little bit of, you know, uh, adding some bits of detail onto this leaves of mine. Okay, East Coast too. Okay. So East Coast, still early. I know it's still early. Especially, I started about 6 o'clock, so that's 6 a.m. for you guys. I hope that you've had your coffee. Okay, and Miss Jaden, if she's still in the chat, that she also has had her coffee. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's do some brown. Okay, brown and orange. Okay, brown and orange. Okay. Lori, do you also do like upload videos or live stream? Okay, I want to, check you out, guys, as well. Brown, where is brown? Do I have brown? Are you brown? Okay, this one. Is this brown? Okay, let me check if this is brown. Where's the brown? Oh, wow, that's nice, Susan. So what happens when the birds have built their nest? Are they going to stay there forever? Or once the eggs have hatched, are they going to go away? There's no brown. Do I have a brown? Let's go back to our watercolors. Okay, I think I saw a brown line. That's green, Mount Mist. Okay, this one's moss. Do I have a brown? There's black. Oh no, we don't have a brown. Lava rock. Could this be? Let's check. Where can I put this one? Okay, let's put it here. Just a tad, because these are very, very pigmented, right? Let's see. Oh, it looks like mud. Now I created mud. Yikes! Okay, let me see. How about this one? What color are you? Oh, this is purple. Okay, not that. Where is brown? Okay. Can I mix liquid watercolor with regular watercolor, Miss Wims? Oh dear, paper bag. Maybe brown, right? Paper bag. Paper bag sounds like brown. Okay, so the thing is, where will I put this? Maybe here. Let us check. Where did I put it? Here? Okay, there you go. There. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. We didn't, that's what it was. Thought it was just debris. Oh, so you do have to remove it. Okay, okay, got it. Miss Wims, is that okay? I dab onto it. Does that leave like an impression on the watercolor? Let's see. It's like, what's the point of putting color and then removing it? Okay, orange. Let's see, orange. This is awesome. It's like you can just activate, the color. Okay, Susan has a question for you, Wims. Do you do a lot of watercolor, Wims? Oh, yes, Susan. Watercolor, acrylic. She has a series where she did like floral stuff. I think it was last year. Was it last year, Wims? You can check her channel, guys. Ladies, she creates amazing, you know, before she became, she got hooked on card making and all the other crafts. She really is an artist. So she does watercolor, acrylic. I'm not sure about oil, but I'm sure she does that as well. Okay, so maybe a different kind of orange. What's this one? Oh, this looks like yellow. No, Wim said orange. What is that? Yes, and acrylics. Oh, so is it like bird egg laying season, something like that? Is there such a thing? So that's why there are lots of birds. Do we have something like that here in the Philippines, Miss Wims, where we have a time where we will see a lot of birds like laying egg season? What kind of a bird is this? Is there such a bird? I don't even know how to color a fur. I mean, like a bird's, the feathers. How would they look like it's a feather or something? Okay, it's 7:41. Okay. Last 16, okay, 19 minutes. Yes, Susan, if you have time. Wims doesn't do a lot of live streams, but she does upload a lot of videos and shorts. I don't know if you've seen her submission for her first submission for KCC 14. She drew the, what do you call this? The embellishments that she used. So she decided to actually, create the actual embellishments. How do you do it that when you lay it down, it's like the perfect color already. You don't need to dab on it. It's just that. How do you do that, Miss Wings? It's just like I feel that when I lay down the colors, they're either too light or too dark. Hummingbird. Is it? Is hummingbird our Maya? Oh, slender beaks. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you, my friends. Is this a peach? I have no idea. Or a pear? What is this one? You said brown and orange. Sorry, bird. You'll have a better color in the next life. I'm thinking it's a pear. Okay. It's a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, you're gonna get me go sing, Susan. How about beaks? What are the color of beaks? Are they black? I have no idea. Okay, pear. What is the color of pear? Very, very light yellow, right? I'm butchering this bird. Sorry, bird. I have no idea how to color you. I think I just have to give you to Wims and hopefully she can create a better color out. What is this color? Dawn, you didn't oversleep. It's still early. You're okay. Pears can range from a light yellow to green brown. Okay. So that's a nice one. So for this one, it's like I think this is a point. Sorry. Sorry, Dawn. I don't know what I did to the bird. So I'm sorry, Mr. Bird. Okay. Okay, Wims probably 2 hours minimum. Okay, so MLA's live stream is probably 8 to 10. Okay, let's just go to to this one and just absolutely get a brown because I don't know how to mix a brown. So let's use this. This is a koi, a sakura. Let's see. There goes. There's the branches. Let's look for brown. Hi, Gaz! Oh my gosh, thanks for dropping by. Gaz, that was super awesome. Now I'm looking forward to, your live with Jay. And Gaz, what time do you actually live stream on your channel? Guys, if you have not yet seen or, went to Gaz's channel, check him out. Hey, Susan. Yes, everybody saying hi to everybody. Guys, if you can stay, that would be awesome because at 8, in a matter of 10 minutes, we will all go to my friend's channel. Her name is Nanette and she owns My Little Attic Studio. She is actually one of the amazing stores here in the Philippines that provides us with, awesome products like Pink Fresh Studio, Out and New, stuff like, and she's actually an Altenew educator. So they're celebrating Altenew's 10th year anniversary in her channel in a little bit. So there will be, opportunities for raffles, and of course you get to meet other crafters as well in there. This is my ugly bird. I'm still trying to find a way to make him beautiful. I'm staying. Yay! Thank you, guys. And of course, we have Sel. Okay, saying hi to guys as well. Thank you so much, my dear friends. And I hope that are you having are you still okay with what I'm doing? I don't know how I'm going to, you know, salvage this. Now it looks like a lemon. Oh my goodness, Lala. You are killing me, promise. Pear. Okay, so again, let me check. Susan said it ranges from green to, okay, where was that? Okay, okay. Where is that comment? Okay, light yellow green, not yellow green to brown. Okay, so it's yellow green, not yellow. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, so light yellow to green. Yes, I went on very early. I actually, guys, at least I finished something nice. In fairness, okay, my watercoloring is, a lot. No, but I did finish my cards. See, these are the cards that I created earlier on. Okay, I did show like how I did it. Okay, so and then I went into coloring. This is actually my project that I'm going to submit for later. Because if you do create something, let's say you did any kind of blending, okay, watercolor or smooshing or anything, not smooshing, smooshing. What am I saying? Okay, ink. All right, and then if you use on your project an embossing powder, and then another one is if you use an A2 card. Okay, so those are the only parameters that she asks for. If you will, if you can join later, that would be super awesome, guys. And yes, please do engage later. I would love for you to tell from where you are. Okay, then invite them also to your channel. No worries. Is this what a pear looks like? Because the pear I know is already it's sliced already. I don't know what it actually looks like. I haven't seen a pear tree in real life. Only orange, tangerine, persimmon. Of course, the fruits that we have here in season in the Philippines, but this is not something that we have locally. So I am that's so brown, very dark brown. Okay, only very light. Okay, Susan said light. Susan, will this do? Is this a fair? Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe they're female birds. Oh, Don, you're so kind. I'm crying here because I don't know what I'm doing. They're also stunning. Oh, the cards, the cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had so much fun creating them. But you know what? We did this in 45 minutes. We were done. I used an Altenew embossing folders, and then three different kinds of. I used their mixed media ink, the Altenew mixed media ink, and then this one is their crisp inks. There you go. And then cut out this the moms, and then place them also on the same embossing folder using like the, what do you call that? The hinge technique. There you go. Now let's go back to my coloring. I don't know. Is this a pear? Pears here can be brownish green to brownish red. Okay, so brownish green to brownish red. Okay, so let's see if I can find a way to recreate what a brownish green and brownish red would look like. Oh, no more water. Okay, so that's why. I said, why is it not? Okay, so let's move on to the next brush. Okay. Okay. So brownish. Okay. And then red. Where's red? A little bit of red. Ah! Yay! Thank you, Dawn. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to understand better how you actually lay down these colors and what it would look like. I know that there is even a way to put it down. I'm not even sure how that happens. But Wims did give me like a suggestion earlier on to not absolutely like what I did with the bird, right? So everything is colored. There's no more white spaces. So she said for me to put a little bit of white. Okay, guys, 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes to go. I think. Are you guys ready to be transported? Okay, but no, I will have to check if she is already live. We go there when they're already live, right? So please stay here, okay, and just stay with me for a while more. Okay, and if you do have, if you can join, that would be super awesome. Just grab whatever, create any card. Create any card that you want. No worries. Okay, just make sure you do have a little bit of coloring. Okay, you have to have a little bit, and then it has to be an A2 card. And then what's the other one? The other one is you do heat embossing, okay, with the embossing powder. Okay, probably your sentiments. Yes, like that. Okay, this one. Thank you. Okay. So if you've not experienced being redirected, this is what's gonna happen. So at the top of the hour, which is actually right now, oh no, are they live already? Okay, so you will see in the chat, okay, a question that you will be, it's like uh, a prompt that you will be redirected, and then you just click on that, and then we will all get to be in, okay, it's called a raid. We will be automatically in My Little Attic's channel. They're not live yet, but in case we get redirected, that's fine. So if you see anything on the chat that says, okay, so even if you are just here lurking, yes, you can lurk alongside us over there as well. Just click on the prompt onto the YouTube, okay? Okay, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it already. It should start redirecting us. Okay. Laurie, thank you, thank you. Are we, Zell, do you see it now? Okay, let me check. Are we being, is it showing already? Oh, oh, okay. Oh, I have to end the, okay, guys. Okay, because I haven't ended. Okay, so guys, I will end this now. Okay, but they're not yet live. You want when they're live, that's the time we end, so that there's already people there. Okay, let me check first. I'm just make sure that they're already live, so that when we go there, they're already live. Okay, let me check. Okay, they're already live. Okay, they're countdown, doing the countdown. Okay, guys, see you there. Bye. Thank you, thank you. See you there.